Good morning on out there. Happy Saturday to everybody. Hope all is well. Had to come tap in and see what's the word with everybody. I know it's pretty early, so I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all haven't even started the day yet, or y'all about to get the day started, and y'all need some type of entertainment. So, I get it. You know, what's funny to me is, and not that it's any of my business, because I really don't care. But why do people, if they get irritated with Ronald Jones, allows him up on a panel? I don't get that. He doesn't bring any type of value to any type of conversation. All he wants to do is troll and to get his own type of reaction so he can sit up and laugh at you. See, I've been peeped Ronald Jones out long time ago. And although I may not hate that man because I don't know him to hate him or anything like that, but I also know that he the type that I will never allow to play in my face. Ever. And the only reason I'm even bringing Ronald Jones' name up is because I was looking at Kev Lowe's live and Kev Lowe talking about what he talking about. And, Ronald Jones just got to come in and interject his logic to the situation or whatever. I just don't get him. But it ain't meant for me to get him. So it is what it is. I know one thing's for sure and two things for certain. He ain't gonna be playing in my damn face. No, no, no. You go, whoever allows you to play in their face, hey, Godspeed. But in sound, man, I just can't do it. I ain't got that type of patience uh, for no Ronald Jones. I don't want to have patience for no Ronald Jones. So it is what it is. But as far as all this shit, man, look, man. Ronald Jones, you got your own channel, bro. Why don't you just go and hit the live button off your own channel and give your perspective on what's going on in the sector, bro? Like, as a content creator, don't know other content. As a content creator, we don't want to hear that shit when we in mode doing our show. And I think I can speak for majority of the content creators. They don't be wanting to hear you big up a person that they may be into it with and all this and that and shit. Like, bro, you got bad timing. Straight up. And then on top of that, you try to have I'd have tried many of times to have a decent conversation with you. I can count maybe on one hand how many times I done had a decent conversation with Ronald Jones. Hey, good morning, KTC. So that's why even when he came up in the chat the other day, man, look, I don't got nothing against you, but you got so much to say about me. So since I know you got so much to say about me, then just stay away from me. It's just that simple. I'm not one of these phony kicking it individuals on this app that knows you be talking shit and still allows. That to me, that's some phony shit. And to each his own. If you want to be phony with his ass, be phony with him. I just can't do that shit. I'm too grown for all that phony kicking it bullshit. I'm really am. What up with the EV? So yeah, man, I'm just so glad that I did open up my eyes to a whole lot of things that's going on, and for the majority part, I just keep my fucking mouth closed. Nah, I ain't with none of that shit, EV. No condescending motherfucker around me. If you a condescending son of a bitch, just stay your ass away from me. You could be as condescending as you want by yourself and to yourself. Shit, fuck all that. I had to come outside early this morning, people. I didn't have no more coffee at home, so I had to go out and get me some coffee. Had to. Well, technically I ain't have to, but I wanted to because I wanted some coffee shit. Yeah, I wanted some coffee, so went to old Dunkin' Donuts to go and get me a cup of coffee. I drink tea at nighttime, EV, not in the daytime, especially it's too damn hot. If I'm drinking tea, I gotta be inside of the house where it's cool at. But no, I drink tea at night. After I get through, even if I go live and I do a show, I get me a cup of tea, sip on it before I go to bed. It's that type of tea that helps you relax and go to sleep. You know, I be trying to make sure when I go to bed, drink my tea, brush my teeth, wash my face. After I do all that and you know wash up or whatever the case may be, and drink after I drink that tea and do all that, hell yeah, I'm trying to make sure that I'm relaxed as possible when I go to bed. I most definitely try not to go to bed all mad and tensed up or whatever. Whatever I'm dealing with, I find a way to get my peace. And once I get my peace and my mind is settled, then I could go to sleep. Yeah, man, you gotta relax your body, man. Look, we getting older, EV. You gotta be able to relax your body at nighttime. I don't allow nothing to allow me to get that mad that I'm not gonna get a peaceful night of sleep. Damn that. I need a peaceful night of sleep. So then when I wake up in the morning, I'm in a good mood and I'm ready to deal with whatever gonna come through the day, whatever it's gonna do, whatever the day gonna bring. I'm able to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't getting proper sleep and you ain't making sure before you even go to sleep to put your body, mind at ease before you go to sleep, then you shouldn't wonder why when you wake up the next day why you having a bad day. At least that's just the way I see it. You know, to each his own on how they uh get themselves together, you know what I'm saying, before they go to bed. But my man gotta be at peace. Yeah, my man gotta be at peace. I can't sit up here and be all, like I said, all riled up and I think that's another reason because um you know, not to say that I was just upset like that, but like, bro, sometimes this shit that we do as content creators, to me, to a certain degree, is already stressful enough. Because you got to get the topic, you got to make sure most times you do got to go over the video so that way you can kind of give a brief summary of what you're talking about, right? And I don't mind that work because I don't mind doing it. I've been doing it, but sometimes it can get stressful a little bit. You know what I'm saying? At least to me. Hey, good morning, Deja Vu. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Saturday to everyone that's coming in. Would you please hit the like button on the vertical? All you got to do is just tap the screen twice. Tap the screen twice. You can hit the like button, please. The like button is free. You don't have to pay to hit the like button. Okay? So don't worry now. I ain't gonna sit up and ask. Look, I ain't gonna sit up and ask for no money. But if you feel it in your heart to donate to me either way, you know how to donate. But the like button is free. So can you please, ladies and gentlemen, I have 10 people on the vertical live and only have 6 likes. Can I please get 4 more? Can I have 10 likes for 10 people watching? Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, get on that like button. Hit that like button. So Deja Vu, what's going on? You up early. I see you up early like everybody else. What you got going on for the day, Deja Vu? EV, what you got going on for the day? KTC, what you got going on for the day? Now, if maybe KTC may be at work. She may be working because she is a hardworking woman. Now I don't know about Deja Vu, but maybe up this early in the morning to run some errands, get it out the way so you could be able to relax for the remainder of the day. You know. Oh damn. Oh, you most definitely is an early morner, Deja Vu. So that means if you get up that early, shit, you most definitely going to bed early too. Okay, EV, that's what's up. Yeah, Deja Vu, I'm like an hour and a half behind you. I get up every morning at 4:30. 4:30. I don't care what I'm doing the day before. It don't matter. I'm getting up at 4:30 every morning. But I get it though, cause see, um, and shout out to Deja Vu for actually giving us all of us them health tips and everything. You right about that. The early bird catches the worm. That's why you think I stay up early all the time. But like in the past when I used to get up early and just go ahead and go live, I literally had that energy. Like now, since my schedule had changed and all that, I really don't be having that energy like I used to in the morning. I only have energy just to go to work and do what I need to do. Then when I get off and I'll sit back and relax a little bit and collect my thoughts. And being doing shows in the afternoon ain't bad. But if I really uh had my choice in the matter to prefer it, I'd rather do morning shows, to be honest. Yeah, I'd rather do morning shows. Morning shows, you get people up, you get them wound up, you get them on topics that sometimes we all miss. Yeah, it do, EV. It just, man, I don't, man. Again, if I had it my way, I would rather do morning shows. I'd rather do morning shows. But that's all right in due time. I get back to doing my morning shows eventually. I'm not giving no date or none of that. Hey, G Mama Body's up in the building. Good morning. Happy Saturday to you. Hope all is well, G Mama Body. It's the same with me every morning though. I get up, it don't matter if it's the summertime or If it's the spring, winter, fall, don't matter what season it is, no matter what, that time clock in my head gets me up at 4:30 every morning, and I thank God for that. I thank God that He gets me up every morning to be able to do what I do and be able to make a living for myself. And sustainable is my name. Good morning, my brother. God bless you and yours, man. How you doing? Hope all is well with you. I haven't seen you in the chat in a while, Insatiable. Good to see you up in the chat, my brother. Good to see you up in the chat, man. Yeah, man, we need to, most of us need to really be humble and be grateful that the Lord, well, let me say it a certain way because I know it's a lot of people that don't believe in God. But I will say this, just be grateful that you're able to wake up every morning to be able to do what you do. Oh, you been in the clouds? Oh, okay, so you saw the breaking news about Antoine Maxey. They finally caught up with him, Insatiable. They finally caught up with him, man. Yeah, they finally caught up with that, man. That's gonna be a shitstorm in itself right there. I can't wait for all the information to really come out before really continuously keep speaking on that. Yeah, man, but I won't hold y'all if I told y'all that sometimes I do miss doing morning shows and reporting on the sector of what was going on. But then a part of me tells me that, man, it was draining to talk about them people. It really is. And again, I don't have nothing against nobody because I understand that people what they do on here and why they do what they do for their own entertainment. So I get it. But having shows about them people to a certain degree it was fun, but then to another degree it was draining as hell. Like draining. If you don't keep up with what's going on, you gonna miss something, and then you weigh out the loop. Man, I think I kept up with it too much. Yeah, yeah, Insatiable, man. The morning shows. Now, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I didn't have some real good morning shows. Yeah, exactly, Deja Vu. I'm just, look, it is what it is. Look, I want to be consistent. Damn all that just talking about or pointing out somebody and what they do on YouTube because at the end of it, hell, we all grown. We do what the fuck we want to do. You know what I'm saying? Now just know that anything that you do in life, it comes. What up with it, Carlos? Certain things and certain decisions that you make, it comes at a price. It's one thing to joke around and play around or whatever the case may be, but that's not what's going on in this sector. In this sector is get personal and get low down and dirty. And I'm just not a low down, dirty individual to sit up here and like cheer somebody on for doxing somebody and putting their address and all that other shit. Like, I get it now. I get it. But that don't mean I'm going to sit up there and cheer that shit on or even support any content creator that does that. Like, I can't do that. I can't do it. Yeah, Carlos, I got jokes. Shit, that never was my problem. Shit, I got jokes for days, weeks, months, years. It just ain't worth it to tell the jokes about these individuals in this app, bro. Like, I'm serious, bro. I don't get paid enough to talk about these individuals, man. If you really want me to be honest, I don't get paid enough to talk about these individuals. Fuck that. Fuck that. I don't get paid enough to talk shit and make jokes about these individuals. Shit. I could keep the jokes and I could keep it on the individual. I can most definitely do that. But when you go outside of and want to talk about mamas and sisters and brothers and aunties and uncles, like I said, that's where you lose me at right there, because they don't have nothing to do with what I'm talking about with you. You feel what I'm saying? And since I know that it would never be that way, then what's the sense of me even keep going back and forth, even trying that shit? Well, yeah, EV, them drops is enough. Shit, I ain't got to talk about these, man. I ain't got to talk about these individuals, man. Play a drop, they gonna get mad. They gonna sit up there, be all up in their damn feelings and shit, and then they gonna, and let it be. Shit, motherfuckers got drops out on me. Hey, they fighting back for no reason though, Carlos, because I ain't gonna give them no fight. I'm just gonna play a drop. See, what y'all fail to realize is that I don't be playing them drops for no reason. I play them drops for a reason, because I'd have heard somebody speak on my name. So that's my way of just shooting back, but with an edit drop. You know what I'm saying? Shoot it right back at them without me having to sit up here and make a whole show about a motherfucker. I'm not doing that. Shit. Ain't nobody sitting up here paying me like that to sit up here and talk about the and make jokes and no, I'm not doing that. So that's why I play them drops the way I do. And yeah, sometimes I troll motherfuckers just like they troll me. But the only difference in my trolling is I'm not gonna make a whole show about these motherfuckers. I refuse. So that's where the drops come in. That I get the drops up out the way, boom, and I can go on about my show and talk about what I want to talk about. The end. Kill them with the drop. You feel what I'm saying? Kill them with the drop. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, bro, to me, if I was getting paid like that to really just go in like that, man, I probably would still be doing it, to be honest with you. Probably. Probably. But as I can see, ain't enough money, ain't the money ain't even worth it to sit up here and go back and forth. Now, just look at the situation with Biz 101 putting out Sid's personal information, right? Sid's been keeping it on him, but the man don't have no jokes to go back at Sid's other than the old jokes that they've been telling. So what they do, they hit him below the belt and put out personal information on him. They look up his financial information. Like bro, what the fuck is we really doing here? Like I just don't stand. Me personally, I don't stand for that. That ain't jokes. That's him being personal, because he hitting him with his own words of what he said on this app. So no, man. How the hell Sid's getting personal with Biz if he only playing back the words that he said on the internet? That's not personal. That is fair game. It's on YouTube. But what's not on YouTube is his address or his financial information. That ain't on YouTube. You put that on there. Why? Because he getting better jokes off on you than you is on him. Let's just be honest. And that's a punk move to sit up there and look up a personal information because why? You can't tell a joke. You don't have better jokes for him. So you figure the best thing for you to do is to put out some personal information on him and try to shame him about something that you really don't have a clue about. But yeah, man, like I said, you know, it is what it is. Biz 101 is just a fucking jerk. That I'm not sure about that. Julian, I promise to God, I'm not sure about that. And to be honest though, Julian, that ain't even my concern. I ain't got nothing to do with, you know, Sis live his life the way he live his life. I'm not sure about none of that shit that they said. So I won't talk. I mean, you won't hear me bring that up. You feel what I'm saying? You won't hear me bring that up. Because they ain't got shit to do with me. Look, we all are grown individuals. And again, that's another reason. Who the fuck got time to sit up here and explain to strangers about if I had an eviction on my name, why I got evicted and all this and that? That ain't none of your business. I hit on hard times, motherfucker. Shit, the fuck? Like everybody on this app just got it all together. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. Shit, the fuck? And if you do got it together, salute to you. But for the most part, everybody and their mama just ain't all the way got it together now. They still doing the work. So shit, all that other shit, man, all that trying to figure out what a person that did in their past or whatever, unless you was there, what difference do it make anyway? That's your way of trying to shame a person about their own past. Like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Everybody on this damn app got a pass. Now, that's a fact, Julian. Now, that's a fact. Shit, how the fuck you gonna compare a motherfucker being evicted, allegedly, because I don't know that. But how can you compare a person being evicted to a person that admitted it on social media now that he was on a registry in Virginia? That is diabolical, man. Look, man, a motherfucker being homeless versus a motherfucker that's on the sex registry list, man, that ain't even close. That ain't even close. And that's how you know a motherfucking in lost when they got to sit up here and even go through all that shit. They ain't got no other recourse but to sit up here and put out personal information. That's some pussy shit. You gotta put out no personal information on nobody. That's why the shit is ridiculous, and that's why I don't want no parts of it. Now, I can have my opinion about what the fuck is going on, but that don't mean that I'm adding myself to no damn drama bullshit or none of that shit. No, I'm not adding myself to nothing. Shit, the shit is all weird. But I just keep to myself and I keep my opinion to myself because it's a lot of shit that I see that yes, probably a couple years back, I would have most definitely went live and gave my opinion about it. Nah, man, please. I ain't giving my opinion about none of this old dumb shit. Unless I feel like it, unless it's something that's worth me giving my opinion. But otherwise, man, I'm not sitting up here worried about that shit. Good morning, Tanya. No, let these people be great with the shit that they doing, man. Yeah, I can have my opinion about it, but either way, I don't give a fuck. Shit, I don't give a fuck. Okay, have a good time at the casino, Tanya. Have a good time at the casino with these last $2. Last $2. Not gonna lose these last $2. Last $2. Not gonna lose. Not gonna lose. So yeah, Tanya, go win some money now at the casino. Go win you some money at the casino. So other than that though, y'all, I just came on here to check in with y'all for a hot little second. I'm still out and about. I'm still out and about right now. I'm not at home. I'm taking care of something right now. I'm waiting on this store to open up so I can get what I need to get and then get back to the crib. And then once I get back home, I will be going live off the stream yards, and then we gonna go over these Jesse Lee Peterson videos. Get your breakfast plate from where, Carlos? Oh, you getting the breakfast plate. Oh. You said you need grits, eggs, and bacon. You need that. Oh, okay. Well, look, hey, Carlos, don't be late, man. I'm going live. I'm going live now, so it's gonna be a Jesse Lee Peterson parody today. Yeah, I'm gonna do more than 2 hours today, y'all. I'm gonna do more than 2 hours today. I may stretch it to 5 hours, 6 hours. It all depends. You know what I'm saying? If y'all picking up, if y'all really picking up the content off that, y'all let me know. But otherwise, I'm gonna do more than 2 hours. I'm gonna go over some videos with and it's gonna be a parody on Jesse Lee Peterson today. So we gonna get it in for sure. But shout out to the chat, man. Y'all been good, man. Appreciate y'all coming through and hitting that like button. And for those who haven't hit the like button or subscribe, please subscribe up to the channel. The content is pretty simple. I'm a reaction channel. I also go over certain topics that is trending on social media, and yeah, we like to have good fun. It ain't all that craziness bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Now, you don't have to worry about any type of extracurricular BS on my channel. If you don't want to deal with no mess, if you don't want to deal with all the fuck shit and all this and that or whatever, you come over there to my channel, and I welcome you. As long as you ain't bringing the fuck shit over there to my channel, we good. Otherwise, if you bringing any type of drama from anybody else's chat or channel, you would automatically be excavated from out of the chat. I'm not tolerating that. You're not gonna bounce no bullshit up off my channel with anybody else's beef. What they got going on is what they got going on. And what I got going on, I'ma keep going on with what I'm doing. I'm not subjecting myself to none of that fuck shit. I'm good. But with that being said, salute to the chat. Y'all please hit that like button, and I will see y'all in the few.